Hello TEQ crypto followers, welcome to our video. Today, we will share the technical analysis of Rune coin with you. As it's evident, my friends, we can say that a descending trend has been decisively broken in an impactful manner. Moreover, if we examine the chart on a weekly time frame, we can see that a very nice breakout is occurring on a weekly basis, my friends. There has been a descending trend here for quite some time. In fact, it had experienced a significant drop recently, and with that drop, actually, along with the upward breakout of the descending trend, we can say that we might see upward movements in price actions. What's really important for us is the 5 cents level. In the past, it had 3 touches, and even recently, there was another touch, making a total of 4 touches. We can interpret this as a very strong resistance level. Additionally, as seen on the weekly periods, we can still draw the descending trends. All of them have been broken in their current forms, and we can say that there is indeed a very good and significant breakout for us. Now, if we look at the moving averages, we will see the same things for the moving averages as well. Especially, the upward breakout of the 200-day moving average and its remaining above this region were really important for us, and right now, we are seeing a movement in this way, and we can interpret it positively. Price movements are above all the moving averages, and as we said, we can really interpret this as a very positive sign. We can say that we might see upward movements in price actions unless there is a downward breakout in any direction. Alongside these, there's a resistance zone at $1.71, and we see that this resistance zone has been broken upwards. In fact, we can say that it's a very important resistance zone. Looking at the past touches as well, we can see that it's a significant level. Additionally, we have a resistance zone at $1.97. After breaking this level, we will gradually rise towards the $3 level. Of course, we have support and resistance zones in between, but our main target is the $3 level. We can interpret it this way. Now, if we continue with our examinations of the indicators, my friends, we will open 2 indicators. Currently, looking at the Fisher indicator, Fisher is giving us a slight bottom signal by creating an upward breakout, and according to the Fisher indicator, we can say that we might see an upward movement in price actions until a downward breakout occurs. Alongside this, looking at the RSI indicator, my friends, the RSI has risen to the overbought zone and remains above this zone, continuing to rise. As long as it remains above this zone, we can say that we might see upward movements in price actions. The point we need to pay attention to is that if the RSI falls below the 70 level, we need to be cautious. After this level, selling can actually result in positive outcomes for us. Let's keep this in mind. We can interpret it this way, and now let's slowly come to the end of our video. In this video, we shared the technical analysis of Rune coin with you. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. To stay informed about upcoming videos, you can also subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. Goodbye. Hello TEQ crypto followers, we're back in the continuation of our video, and now we'll share the market analysis, specifically the analysis of Bitcoin, with you. In the past, my friends, we've actually made videos like this before. In fact, we've added these videos behind our other videos as well. Here, a significant breakout occurred, both in Bitcoin as we anticipated. We can say that it rose quite nicely to the levels of $30,000 to $31,000. However, my friends, there was a sharp decline due to a notable and large sell-off. We can say that this decline occurred when a significant sell-off took place. We can even predict that there was a decline of around 10 to 15% in this section. Along with this, the level of $29,000 was important to us. As it was breached downward, it wasn't good news, and it dropped to $25,000. $25,000 is indeed a strong level. This region, if not breached downward, can be seen right here. We can see that it immediately made a small upward movement like a pin. Of course, for the past 2 days, it has continued to decline. We would like the $25,000 level to be breached downward. If this area is breached, it's likely that we will see even greater consequences. For this reason, my friends, the breach of this region would not be positive for us. After this reversal, around $26,900 to $27,000 levels are important for us. In fact, if we look back historically, around $26,700 levels are important for us as well. So, we can say that these levels can also be considered as intermediate resistance zones. The most important thing is the upward breach of the $29,000 level. Because, as seen, after this level was breached, a downward breach has actually become quite difficult. There hasn't been a breakout for almost 2 weeks. For this reason, the $29,000 level is important for us, and with the upward breach of this level, we can also say that even larger targets could be achieved. For an entry point, it's reasonable to set it around the $25,000 level. If we make an entry around $25,200 levels, it will be important to set a stop level just below so that in case it drops below, we minimize our losses. And with regard to the upward movement, as we said, the range between $26,700 and $26,900 levels is important, and above that, the $29,000 level is also important for us. We'll be examining and focusing on these levels for the upcoming week, and we'll be renewing our analysis every week. By integrating this Bitcoin video behind our other videos, we'll actually have presented a good presentation for you as well. This is how we can interpret it. Now, let's continue with our video and our analysis of the moving averages. Currently, we see that the 200-day moving average has been breached downward, and we can say that this breach is quite negative for us. The reason for this, my friends, is that the 200-day moving average has been breached downward, which implies that we expect a decline in price movements. After this point is breached, we can say that there has indeed been a decline in price movements. Similarly, my friends, for the short term, and actually for the long term as well, what's important is the upward breach of the 200-day moving average. In the coming days, as we will see, we will gain a more detailed understanding of the importance of the upward breach of the 200-day moving average. With these aspects in mind, let's start examining our indicators. Let's first take a look at our Bollinger Bands. We can see that the Bollinger Band has currently been breached to the downside, my friends. Even though we've explained the fundamental concept of the Bollinger Bands in our past videos, if we look at this, my friends, in a contracting area, whichever way the Bollinger Band is breached, the price movements show a significant downward or upward trend in that direction. Currently, since the Bollinger Band has been breached downward, we can say that we are seeing a significant downward trend in price movements. Additionally, we would expect the price movements to enter the range of the band. In the coming days, this could cause us to see small upward movements. We can also say this. Returning to our Fisher and RSI indicators, my friends, the Fisher indicator has suggested around August 15th that we should initiate a sell order due to a breakout. Along with this, we can see that the price movements have indeed dropped from that point onwards. Until we see any upward breakouts, we could predict that the price movements might continue to decrease according to the Fisher indicator. Furthermore, regarding the RSI indicator, since it's breached below the 30 level, if it continues to stay at these levels, we could interpret that there might be a continued decrease in price movements. From this point onwards, if the price movements start to decrease, we could also say that it might transition to a sideways movement. In other words, it could continue sideways. We can anticipate this, even in this manner. Along with this, we can expect the price movements to continue in this manner. If the 30 level is breached upward, and if the 30 level breaches upward and heads towards the 50 level, we could indeed have a possibility of seeing a significant upward movement in price. Especially, my friends, the movement from 50 to 70 would be really important for us in terms of price movement. Let's not forget this, of course. Additionally, since it's below the 30 level currently, we unfortunately cannot say anything positive. And finally, looking at the MACD indicator, as it appears, my friends, we can see that the volume in the indicator is growing steadily, indicating that the decline is deepening. We can also observe that the gap between the two lines is expanding. Since the breakout occurred here, my friends, the price movements have dropped, and in the coming days, if there isn't any upward breakout, we could predict that the decline in price movements might continue. Especially if we don't see a movement like this, that is, if the volume in the indicator doesn't drop, we could say that the decline in price movements might continue even further from this point on. Especially, if we look at the 4-hour period on the graph, my friends, let's quickly take a look and see if there is an important point for us there. Let's quickly glance at the 10 mark. Currently, my friends, we cannot say that there is something particularly important. In fact, we cannot say that we see something significant in this section. This is also evident in the 4-hour period chart, which suggests that the decline might continue. We've shared our comments on Bitcoin with you. In fact, since the market is largely determined by Bitcoin, we've also provided a market commentary. Now, let's slowly come to the end of our video. In this video, we shared the technical analysis of Bitcoin with you. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. You can also subscribe to our channel to stay informed about upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.